Quarterfinal to begin from the Parc des Princes. The holders, Paris Saint-Germain, are just about rounding into form at the right time, having beaten Chelsea by 8-2 in the last 16 over 2 legs. For Liverpool, very much at the
ops for PSG. You'll mention on the left, Achraf Hakimi, in my opinion, 2 best wing backs in world football, but it's about the engine, the heartbeat side. Will it look like a 3? Will it look like a 4? Or will it look like 5 in the back? Frimpong on the right. We'll see how much defending he does. You mentioned McAllister, Gravenberch.
Round of 16 in the Champions League. This might be their only hope at major silverware this season. As we begin this Champions League quarterfinal, is nominally the right back, but finds himself on the left wing. Little dummy there from Dembele. And Alexis McAllister clears only as far, though, as Vitinha. And lifted it behind and well out of play. Long throw to come here from Joe Gomez. Van Dijk able to flick through that area, but almost too much power on it. Not too much to aim for. To play back here with Ousmane Dembele. Doué, shifting seconds, presented it right to him. Now in behind it towards Hakimi, wasn't quite making that aggressive run in behind, and Kirkes marshalling away for as Dembele breaks well, spots Doué. Doué inside, Desiree Doué blocked and covered well in there from Gravenberch. Doué turning, Doué curling it, it deflects over Mamardashvili, and it's the opener for PSG. A kind bounce, but PSG's starting it just as they mean to. The man of the match in last year's final opens the scoring in this year's quarterfinal. 1-0.
Chris, I think you said it, a kind bounce here. There were numbers forward as Doué turns. You'll see at the top of the box, he has one.
Started all 17 Champions League games last season as well. As Wirtz plays into Ekitike, but there's a challenge in there on the way through. Nuno Mensch caught there by the German.
You mentioned Pacho, maybe the lowest profile here, but touched on it was Kvaratskhelia run, right? He pulled 2 defenders to him as it looked like Doué was going to up here, though.
He'll lift towards that back post. Van Dijk does win the header. Pacho, Ecuadorian, who might be the lowest profile in the PSG side, but still is presented it right to Gravenberch. Szoboszlai, and in for Frimpong, who will lift into that penalty area, but no one there. Jean Neves. Give a free kick for the push there towards the Portuguese. Gomez will launch in, so much air. Safonov comes out and punches away. It will be a corner. Matvei Safonov has this ahead of Frimpong. He has help. And Kvaratskhelia does have his effort deflected. Mamardashvili comes out to claim. Towards Gravenberch about what to do next. Lifted in from Szoboszlai. Wow. And Safonov had to get there. He threw a right arm out, almost in hope, and managed to deal with it.
I'd like to have possession. Again, another turnover. This is really good from Liverpool. The last 10 minutes or so, Ekitike draws a foul, but when a team...
Behind towards Kvaratskhelia. Van Dijk gives it away. Kvaradona. Szoboszlai in behind. It nearly came there for Wirtz. Sent away. Hard challenge, though, from Joe Gomez. He's going to get booked for it.
It's here just a split second late.
Now going beyond Nuno Mensch. Frimpong's cutback was on through that penalty spot, but no one arrived. Ekitike. Wirtz allows for Kvaratskhelia. Denied there by Mamardashvili.
This one may have also gotten deflected, which made the save even more difficult.
Liverpool keeper up to the challenge. Doué recovering, though, for PSG. Gravenberch, McAllister, as he invites the challenge there, Doué of McAllister, and this will result in a second yellow card in quick succession here for Liverpool.
You said it here.
Dembele in behind for Hakimi. Kirkes with a job to do, but Hakimi too aggressive and trying in a blue shirt. It's right out, though, to Kvaratskhelia. And he'll go running. Kvaratskhelia firing towards that near post. There wasn't much room there, and he hit it.
Liverpool has done it. At some point, you got to trouble this back line. This is going to be easy for the goalkeeper. Too much air under this one.
Here, Nuno Mensch running with Doué. Can he pick out the right pass? It's into Doué for 2. Denied by
been sharp so far today. This is an opportunity. We're just talking about short passing and getting forward quickly.
Konate and Wirtz chipping for Jeremy Frimpong. And the offside flag is going to come up against Jeremy Frimpong, but Wirtz with a bench. And Wirtz have to take a second bite at it. Twice it deflects. Pacho, the fantastic defending on this near side as it went up. Wirtz last and out for a throw.
They've made it really...
Yeah. Who goes into Doué, who turns and leaves for Dembele. Right at Mamardashvili. But the flowing football is simply gorgeous from Paris Saint-Germain. A good idea towards Gravenberg, but Pacho is there to cover. Needs someone to aim for. And it's João Neves into the area. João Neves towards that bottom left corner, but he dragged it wide. It really opened up, though, for the Portuguese midfielder.
Yeah, it looked like he was using the closing defender here, Frimpong, to screen the goalkeeper, now trying to cover.
Barca will be down to 10. That match is also live on Paramount+. And between Paris Saint-Germain and Liverpool in this quarterfinal first leg in the UEFA Champions League. Tony, what can you see changing as we get the second half started? PSG.
And this PSG side with the ball, even though they haven't been the most efficient, when they break you down, when they punch.
Szoboszlai and Ekitike. Hugo Ekitike just got underneath it. So it's going to be difficult leaning away for the ball to catch that one right.
You never want to discourage.
Taken short, Dembele deflects, comes up for Hakimi. Pops up in the air. Safonov has to come out and punch with conviction. Hit his own teammate, though. Dembele couldn't squeeze it through into Kvara. As Hakimi goes running at Kirkes and does benefit from it. Hakimi trying that low cross. It's going to be a corner give. Header there from McAllister. Now Kvaratskhelia with Nuno Mensch overlapping. Nuno Mensch and Dembele! He's had two on a golden platter in this match. That one well over.
And both pulled back on his left foot. This one.
Okay, he's going to bump into it there. Safonov came out and the goal is gaping. Pacho heads clear.
Shocked by that decision.
Szoboszlai can play it himself and whip the cross in that time. Hakimi now carrying forward down the left. Kvaratskhelia first time towards Dembele and just has a bit too much on it. Pong, rare chance for Liverpool to get numbers forward and deflects on its way through, and Safonov punches rather than...
How long can you continue to high press?
I guess this anytime PSG are out of possession. McAllister. Need interchange. McAllister, was he tripped up? Referee says no. Waves his right index finger towards Alexis McAllister, who can scarcely believe that's not a free kick. It all go really at the moment, and Konate strides through this midfield and plays with Ekitike. Left too much.
This is what PSG is doing at the moment.
And Hakimi is found. Hakimi tries to cut it back. It was Doué making the charge, but the
I'm not seeing Mo Salah fit into the puzzle right now, especially if that Isak on the...
will set in. Requires a real focus. Kvaratskhelia, and there is a space. Kvara going beyond the goalkeeper. 2-0. It was going to open up at some point, and Kavicha Kvaratskhelia is making this knockout round his fifth goal of the Champions League knockout stage as PSG get the second goal.
Boy, his fifth goal and his 12th. A dangerous moment right now. You want to open up, you want to get yourself back in the game. It's just the team you're going to...
Liverpool spread apart. Doué, Zaire Emery, tackle from behind, and the referee's given a penalty. Ibrahima Konate trying to get right side of Zaire Emery, who's won inside a spot. Neves, Dembele, isolated with Kirkes, and slid in towards Kvaratskhelia. Lovely turn here. Liverpool can go down the other end. Florian Wirtz trying to pass into the corner.
Decision, get the referee there, make your call, and let's get on with it.
It's not beyond Nuno Mensch and gives now to Ekitike, trying to turn. It just didn't come off from a throw. Off go PSG. Lifted to the back post. Free is Lee Kang-in, who's going to bump into it there. Safonov came out, and the goal is gaping. Pacho heads clear.
Shocked by that decision.
Szoboszlai can play it himself and whip the cross in that time. It all go really at the moment, and Konate strides with his midfield and plays with Ekitike. Left too much.
This is what PSG is doing at the moment.
And Hakimi is found. Hakimi tries to cut it back. It was Doué making the charge, but the